we had an organization called Caricature Carvers of America. And I I created that with my buddy Steve Prescott. And every year we thought it would be a good idea to trade carvings. I mean, it just kind of was a backhanded way for us to get some really good carvings in our collection. I mean, the likes of Harold Enlow, Chris Hammock, Rich Weatherby, you name the list goes on and on. But we thought that would be a good way because we didn't think we were good enough if we went up and asked them to trade that they would trade with us. So we didn't feel we belonged in that organization. But if we're going to figure this thing out and make it up, we're going to be a part of it. So we decided we'd start with 15 but we only invited 13 because he and I were on the list. And we didn't feel we belonged there. That's still questionable whether we belong there or not, but it's not something we're going to debate at this time. But nonetheless, I wanted to do a carving that was going to stand out because when we have our meeting, our annual meeting, all these carvings that we're trading sit out on a table. And you don't want to be embarrassed because you got the worst piece on the table. So I was trying to figure out how I could do something that was different, something that would stand out, something that would get their attention. So I carved a flying witch. And she was kind of falling off a broom like this. In fact, her shoe was half off. Uh, the CCA member that got that was Rich Weatherby, and I don't even know if he remembers it or not, or if he still has it, but he got that witch. But I showed up with a paper clip and a spool of fish line. So after they got the table set up and started getting the carvings on it, I climbed up on the table and hooked that paper clip into the ceiling tile and ran a fish line down. So my witch was flying over the rest of the table. And that was my presentation. And I was kind of proud of it. It was, someone had told me you always have to think out of the box. So that's the route I took.